This is Ron Brown again. I'm doing this on October 14th, 2022, a day after I installed the software. I've gone ahead and updated so that the data is current from yesterday. Yesterday was a strong day in the market, but as I'm doing this, most of that is being given back today. Let's get started. The designer is the data repository. You can see we have what are called reference groups, which contain all of the symbols and industries and different component stocks, ETFs, ETNs, just a lot of data here that we're going to use to prospect. In addition to the reference groups, there are some custom groups. These are COVID-19 stocks, just to see how they're doing. And there's the HGSI Top 50, which goes back to 2021. These are the stocks which appear most often in the Woodward and Brown user groups, and I'll show you those in a minute. And then these are the option stocks that have a pretty active option volume in both the OCC and the CBOE. Smart groups are part of the program contributed by several people. These are the ones that Ian and I put together. I've added some since his passing 6 years ago, but there are good stocks in here which come up because they are driven here by filters and what we call combo rankings. And this is from yesterday. You can see where the strength was in energy, but I'll get into those more later. And then we have what are called smart groups. There are none in here yet. That's something I'll be covering later. Let's go into the ranking module. Now I need to get into a group of stocks that I can rank, so I'll go into the major market index components, go to the S&P 100. My relative strength settings are on Ian slow relative strength. Ian came up with a formula for this, and what it does, this is very similar to the rankings you'd find in Investors Business and Daily and so on. This is based upon 6 months with 70% of the ranking on the last 3 months. So over that time period, ConocoPhillips has been the strongest stock, followed by Exxon and then Schwab. Just looking at Phillips, I'm going to just go directly to a chart. You can see that ConocoPhillips has been especially strong lately, and if I'll go to this, so over the past 3 months on Ian Slow, here would be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. That's where 70% of the ranking goes, and you can see it's been a very strong stock over that time period. Now, getting back to the ranking module, you have all kinds of options here. Percent change 1 week. If I do that and then change this from relative strength to raw relative strength, I can see that Walgreens Boots Alliance since Monday morning is up 10.256%. Earnings came out on this. You can see it's been in a strong downtrend. All of these little symbols here are volume price analysis symbols, and that'll be explained somewhat as we go along. Now, getting back to the charting module, when you install, you're going to have charts from me and Gil Morales, Jeffrey, Larry Connors, and so on. And my charts have been reorganized for the Insider Club, but these will get you started. And after the charting module, of course, we need to, or next I should say, we need to go to the warehouse view, which is used for prospecting. And you can see I've got a lot of information in here. Percentage price change 1 day, 5 days the range, volume percentage, and then the ranking, which I'll cover as I get into prospecting. So that's the warehouse module. Those are the 4 modules in a real quick review: designer, charting, ranking, and warehouse. And I'm going to come back in the next video and show you how to set up these other icons.